everybody. I want to thank you for coming to our spring concert as we showcase all the work the students have been putting forth over the course of this year. And we're very excited to be near the end of the year and getting ready to have summer and, start our plans for next year. So it's been very exciting to start moving these guys to the next stage. The students have really grown a lot this year, and I've been so proud of all of their work. Moving from beginners who had 1 year of experience, now they have 2 years in our 6th grade band, to students that are about ready to go to the high school and join our band program there. So we're going to showcase a lot of what we're doing right now. We'll present a few awards, and we'll try to get everybody back in time for the end of the first quarter of the Cavs game tonight. So sit back, relax, enjoy, and we're going to begin with our jazz band. During 8.5, so it's a choice activity in the kids' schedule. With testing this year, that's been a little sporadic, but they've really managed to develop an identity. And I can't say enough how much I respect these kids for giving up that time to pursue something that they love in music. And it's been such a pleasure working with them, developing not just their jazz and rock skills, but also really working to develop our 8th grade band a little bit. And they've done a really nice job. So we're playing a variety of music that's kind of popular. That was a rock chart entitled Uncle Milo's Sideshow. So it's sort of a book we've been working out of to kind of learn some fundamental styles. And we've been also working with some soloists. So that one had Nolan Clinton on the bassoon, Alyssa Butler on flute, Bree Riley on trumpet, and Amanda Newbert on the alto saxophone soloing with us. So how about a hand for those guys? Our next song is going to be a swing song. It's going to feature 3 solos. We're going to hear Amanda again on the alto sax. Nolan's going to play a bassoon solo, and Bree Riley one more time on the trumpet. And then we're going to close with a popular song that I think everybody will know. And we hope you enjoy the remaining tunes. Okay, so I've been really proud of the sixth graders and all the growth that they've shown, and we've been able to do some, what I consider to be pretty sophisticated stuff with the sixth grade level of band. And so we're going to perform 4 pieces for you tonight, and I'm going to try to not talk a whole lot so we can keep things running, but I did want to draw your attention to the second piece in particular. You're going to see some unusual instruments, and some of you may have helped provide those. Thank you for like the mason jars and the little rattles. And we've got some whirly things. And basically what we're going to do is we'll create something called a soundscape, where instead of playing conventional instruments for the entire piece, for a little bit we're going to create kind of an atmosphere with a variety of like non-instrument instruments. And so you hear a lot of stuff that way that creates a pretty interesting mood in the piece. And then on top of that, we auditioned students for a number of solos, and I was just blown away by the fact that, you know, they all did well in auditioning, and we had a lot of tough choices, but over half the kids wanted that opportunity, and I thought that spoke very highly to their level of enjoyment for music, and I was really proud of that as well. So we hope you enjoyed all the pieces, but we're particularly proud of the work that they've had to do to kind of be thoughtful in the second piece entitled Whirlwind. We hope you enjoy the sixth grade band, and that's all I have to say about that. So obviously there was like one little melody, right? It was a small amount of material that they made an entire piece out of. That's kind of a theme we're going to have tonight in a few different pieces where we try to make a lot out of a little. Hope you enjoyed it. It's a little different, right? It's a little experimental, but now we'll get some things that will get your foot tapping a little bit more, and we're going to move on to Nomadic Adventure, and then we'll do a little Beatles for you. Okay, so that piece, Etowa, was commissioned by a middle school band in the suburbs of Atlanta, and it's supposed to kind of convey imagery of some local Native Americans, the Creek and the Cherokee people, I believe. So it had a Native American percussion kind of makeup to it, and a lot of Native American kind of scales. So an interesting piece for us. We're going to conclude with another piece that makes use of little bits of stuff. Okay, it's a very small melodic fragment that kind of comes over and over again. The piece is built upon. So we hope you enjoy our final selection, Pulse Pounding, by the 7th grade band, who's really done a nice job this year. And as you can hear, one more year of experience, improved, quality of sound over where they were last year, through a lot of hard work. So I'm really, really proud of these kids, and we hope you are as well. As we said, we're very proud of all the students for the work that they do to just develop their skill playing their instruments. And it's a joy every day to get to work with them at that, getting to be together, working productively towards a goal. And it's just a thrill watching them grow to the point where they're ready for high school. This group has been playing some pretty sophisticated literature and working really, really hard at it. So we're excited to perform these pieces for you. And we're really looking forward to all the students, 8th grade, 7th grade, and 6th grade, like Mrs. Pell said, to eventually move into that high school band program that we're so proud of here. It really is a phenomenal program that features lots of great kids that get to work together every day positively. They are indeed the cream of the crop, and we are very proud of them, as I know you are. Thank you to parents, our teachers, our administration, for helping to move these students along on that journey. We're excited to see them move on to that next step where they get to take those skills and apply them on some pretty cool things. 8th grade band has been working really hard. I'm going to miss these kids. They've been a joy each and every day, and excited to share our final concert at middle school together. Looking forward to seeing these students at the high school where I will get the chance hopefully to work with all of them. Thank you. Okay, so as I said, this is the last concert for these kids at Memorial, and I couldn't be prouder of their work day in and day out. It's really been very cool to get to know them now for 2 years, and to kind of build that relationship and that trust, and just to see them grow and become musicians who are definitely ready for the challenge at the next level. And I'm so excited to get to work with them as we continue that together. We're going to conclude tonight with one more piece. It's another toe tapper called Fire Dance. But before we do that, we have some awards to give out. We give out 2 awards, and each of these recipients' names will hang on a plaque that will be in the band room memorial. And we're going to first give away an award for the Outstanding Jazz Musician. This award hasn't been given for a few years, but I thought it would be a good idea to start it back up because the jazz band's been going strong, and we're very excited to have that. And the recipient of this year's Outstanding Jazz Musician Award may not necessarily feel this way inside, but boy, it sure seems like she's fearless when it comes to attacking solos and really working hard to make the jazz band better. She's an excellent leader in her section, makes the section play stronger when she's there, and really she's done a tremendous job with her 2 years in the Memorial Bands. And this year's recipient of the Outstanding Jazz Musician is Amanda Newland. And it's tough because there's really a lot of kids in this group who are very, very deserving of the award. So it's tough to pick. But like with that award, there are a number of students who could definitely qualify for our Director's Award. This is for contributions to the band program as a whole. And this year's recipient has really done a great job of leading by example musically. She's well respected by her peers, plays beautifully, is going to do great things in high school. And you got to experience her solo in the last number, and that's Andrea Thacker. Okay, so we hope you enjoy the Cavs game tonight. I know it's going to be a victory, and we'll get a little rest for the guys. What's the score? Max, you're not supposed to know that in the front row. Okay, Max says it's 4-4. I don't know how. So we have a lot of sports fans in the band program, apparently. 5-4, Chicago. All right, very good, very good. So anyway, we thank you for coming out tonight of all nights to enjoy the work of your kids. And again, you should be very, very proud. Thank you for encouraging them to practice, encouraging them to continue with their study. It's not easy. And if it was easy, we'd have every kid in the school be in the band. It's a lot of work, and it's frustrating sometimes. But the payoff is huge. And I'm so excited for the future for all these kids. Have a great summer. We hope to see you in the summer band program. Again, please grab a form for that and register your students. It runs from basically the very beginning of June up until the 4th of July holiday, and it's a good solid month for a real bargain price. So again, thank you. Students that are sitting right here, make sure you get your instruments cases and take those guys home. If you have an instrument that needs to be taken back to the middle school, if you cannot handle it by yourself, then we'll put the cases back near the loading dock on this side of the stage, okay? Have a great night. We'll enjoy one more piece. This is Fire Dance with the 8th grade. Gotcha. Fire Dance with the 8th grade band.